Right, welcome back everybody to BMHL Network. We're glad to have you here. I am your commentator Synergy along with Wario's Fug. He's not commentating, but he's here. We bring you the first game of this qualifications tournament, which will feature the Oyotunji tribe against the Volano Beach Voyagers. Seems to be a good matchup, and so I can't wait to bring this one to you. The BMHL is the oldest row hockey league in Roblox. Over 2,000 members involved with it, and going strong on their 13th season now. It's a great project that Banana CB and Warriors Fog have going on. As the opening face-off is seconds away as we start this qualifications tournament off. Thing I'd like to note here is recently the tribe have gone under some allegations. Recently, one of their better players, whose Galaxy has been suspended in a recent incident involving himself in a team that he owns. What happened is he got caught ulting, and we don't promote ulting around here in the BMHL. It's a very bad thing. This guy gonna start the yeah. Last night was the Robbie Memorial game at 9 o'clock Eastern. It took place at. It was a very emotional scene as a few big changes happened around the league. The league is no longer called Banana CB's Minor Hockey League. It is now called Banana CB's Major Hockey League, as it would make sense. There's over 2,000 people that play in this league, or over 2,000 people that are involved in this league, and still growing. So. The opening face-off just about 20 seconds away as we get set here. Let's see who they throw on the ice first here. Looks like it's gonna be Joseph Real Flusk, Diablo. Oh shoot, never mind. Alright. Starting in net for the Volano Beach Voyagers will be Snoop Flusk. Starting in net for the Oyotunji tribe will be Donnie, Full Throttle Donnie. As a shot there just goes wide right of the cage as Snoop Flusk is going to smother that one for a face-off to his left. Good start here for the tribe as they get a little bit of offensive zone time, trying to get pucks on net maybe, but Snoop Flusk puts the flame away. Face off there, won by the tribe, as it's going to be a shot on net, blocked in front, and it's going to go out of play. Second face-off of this opening frame, 30 seconds in. As we get set to a face-off to the right of Snoop Flusk, as that one's going to be won by the tribe again. JR with the puck now. JR shooting. Big block in front by Diablo. Zach in the corner with it now. To his forehand. Trying to work it against Real Flusk. As Real is going to be able to Carry it on his backhand and get it out to his teammate Diablo. Tape to tape pass it goes. Diablo, center ice with it. Diablo elects to wait, shooting, and a big block there by Dalal. Diablo battling against Dalal with it now. Diablo trying to come away with it, will do so. Shot as a good save there by Donnie. JR now with the puck on his backhand, elects to clear one down to Zach. Just past him, Joseph with the block. Snoop Flux gonna play it. He's gonna play it down right to the other team. That was a Tribe. Have a chance, but Snoop Flusk is gonna smother that one. So far, both these teams getting their chances. Seems to be decently even so far. I will say this: the Tribe do seem to be better, at least player skilled wise. As a face-off to the left of Snoop Flusk is won by 438 Zach for the Tribe. As a slap shot there by JR is just going to be whiffed on just barely. As TT is going to battle with it with his teammate JR. Coming away with it though will be Zach. As Zach is going to dump one in to the left of Snoop Flusk. Joseph there to retrieve for the Voyagers. Can't get it to go. TT's going to battle. TT's going to come away with it to the forehand, passing in front. And a good save there by Snoop Flusk. Zach on the rebound though. Zach battling against Buzz. Buzz the fly guy. Going to be able to come away with it. Maybe not so. As a battle ensues along the boards. Looks like Buzz will get it, and he's going to backhand it down all the way into the Tribe zone, as they're going to get a line change here maybe, but nope. Sin going to take that one on the forehand, pass it up to TT. Intercepted by Buzz, though, as Andy now clears it in for the Tribe all the way down. As Joseph's going to clear one back down the ice, or at least halfway up the ice to Sin, though. As Sin shoots, and a good block there by Joseph. Andy now battling against Buzz. As his teammate Sin is going to come away with it. Sin gets locked up there by Joseph. Caleb now, full throttle Caleb. Dangerous player. Forehand, backhand. Little bit of thick handling here. As Buzz is going to keep battling against him. Buzz needs a bit of a line change. He's been out here for a hot minute. As Buzz is going to clear one in, and that's going to go in right to Sin, as Sin is going to get his clear opportunity blocked, but his teammate Andy's there to pick it up, and he's going to skate it up a little bit and pass it over to Caleb. What a good pass that is. And Caleb now with the puck get taken away by Buzz, as Buzz finally gets a line change, but here comes Caleb now. Caleb to his forehand. Caleb now to his backhand, as it's deflected away by Diablo. JR a shot, and it's blocked by Diablo. Crazy battling against JR. Able to come away with it. But JR pokes it right back in. Diablo clears it down. Intercepted by Zach. Zach now on his forehand. Trying to drive his way to the front. Backhand. Shot doesn't go. JR now with the puck. JR on his forehand shoots. And it misses just wide left of the net. As Zach is going to pick it up here for the Tribe. Dangling into the Voyager zone, as he's gonna dangle his way to the front, maybe. Never mind. Diablo, good defense, keeping him to that corner. As Zach still has it though, and just good defense here by the Voyagers so far, as they're just able to not let the Tribe get many opportunities. But TT now battling in front, gonna come away with it. TT on his forehand shot, misses wide left on the net. As Sin's going to try one to hold it in here for the Tribe. He's not going to be able to, but he's going to recollect. Shot to the right of the net, as that's steered away. Pass to Sin. Good break up there by Diablo, as it's on top of the net now. They're fighting for it, and Snoop Flux is going to be able to smother that to get a face-off to his left. Face off here to the left of Snoop Flusk, as it's going to be won by the Tribe, as TT with it in neutral ice dumps one in. Snoop Flusk back behind the net to play it. Whiffs on the play, as Dogman trying to play one in front. can't do so, as it spills out to the point. TT there to collect with it. TT passing to the front, and a good break up there by the goaltender. TT trying to wrap one maybe. TT wrapping, shooting, he scores! As TT is going to put the Tribe on the board with that goal. What a goal there by TT. Doing it all himself. As we have 5:05 left to play in the first frame. So far the shots are 9-0 in favor of the Tribe. Doesn't look like that Snoop Floss got all the way over to the opposite post to be able to get that one, and TT was just able to slide it right by him for the easy goal. As the opening faceoff after that goal is won by Caleb. Caleb with it now on the forehand, shooting, and a good block there by Dogman. Caleb now collects on the backhand. Caleb still has it on his backhand, battling Nico. Caleb now to his forehand. Caleb shooting, and a good block there by Dogman. As JR is going to collect with it and neutralize. JR to his backhand, to his forehand. Dangling through the Voyagers defense. Gets the Diablo and gets stopped. As Diablo is going to be able to battle against Caleb, trying to get it clear. Not able to do so the first time as it's blocked by Zach. Zach and Buzz are going to fight for it as Buzz is going to come away and get a clear down. As Nico now with a decent chance, not able to get all of it. As it just went right past him. Buzz now with it though. It's taken away by Zach. Zach dangling into the Voyager zone. On his forehand with it. Zach passing to the middle and a good block there by the Voyagers defense. As Buzz the Fly Guy going to battle against Caleb. As Diablo trying to clear one out. As he willed the second time around. All the way down into the Tribe zone, and they're going to have to recollect. Line changes for the Tribe as Andy and TT come on, but Buzz the Fly Guy with a shot, and a good save there by Donnie. First shot of the night for the Voyagers, and a decent look for Buzz. As TT with it now, in the Voyager zone, gets past Dogman, one-on-one with the goaltender. TT, he scores! TT beating Snoop Flusk to that glove side, got right by him. As the Tribe are now going to go up 2-0 with 3:37 to play in the opening frame. PT tacking on his second goal of the game. Rather in less than 2 minutes, he's got his second goal of the game. As Snoop Flusk had a strong start to the period, but maybe getting a little shaky now. As Real Flusk is going to win that face-off for the Voyagers. But swiftly taken away, Real Flusk is going to dump one in. As he's got it now in the corner for the Voyagers. Real Flusk battling against a herd of Tribe. As Sin's going to come away with it as he tries to pass to his teammate TT, but it's broken up by Crazy. As Andy now is going to try and clear one down, blocked slightly. As it's going to be Real Flusk that has it now. Real Flusk to his forehand, to his backhand, with a chance. Gets a shot on net, but it's stirred away by Donnie. TT now clears one up, blocked by Crazy. TT clears one down for the Tribe as it's going to go off Diablo and into the Voyager zone. As Sin with a chance now, not able to get control of it yet, as Diablo's going to sling one around the boards into neutral ice. But Andy's going to come away with it here maybe, and nope, they got to tag up. Real Flusk dumps one down off his backhand to the right of Donnie. As it's going to come in front of the blue paint, and not able to cover it is Donnie. As Crazy now with a chance, but not able to get much out of it. As Caleb going to be able to easily dangle by him. As Real Flusk is hot on him though, as he just takes that puck right away from him, and it's going to be cleared right down into the Tribe zone. Dalau Clears one to center ice. It's a 3-on-1 for the Tribe. Here comes Zach as Dogman misses his hit. Zach 1-on-1 with the goaltender. Zach with fans on the shot. Wow. All he had to do was put it in there and he just couldn't get it to go. Zach now on his forehand shooting, and a big save there by Snoop Flusk, and a good rebound recovery as he's going to smother that one for a face-off to the right of him. Voyagers with a little bit of pressure there before that face-off. Had a good look in front of the net. Just couldn't get it to go. As a face-off to the right of Snoop Flusk is going to be won by the Tribe. As it's going to be battled for by Caleb and Nico. But Caleb's going to come away with it. Caleb locked up by Dogman. But JR, his teammate, comes away with it. But Buzz able to clear for the Voyagers. The Voyagers playing some good defense after they let in the 2 goals. Hopefully they can keep it like this all night. And the chance now for Nico. Nico trying to get to the loose puck. Can't get it. Now he'll get it on the forehand. Whistling the shot. As Zach is going to be able to get it for the Tribe. Zach dangling into the Voyager zone. TT trying to pick it up. Can't do so, but his teammate Sin will. Sin on his backhand. Shooting and just blocked. As Snoop Fluff's gonna smother that one for another face-off. Face-off to the right of Snoop Flusk as he gets set. As a face-off to the right of him is going to be won by the Tribe. Shot on net here is a good save by Snoop. Another save by Snoop Flusk. They're trying to poke it home. They can't do it. As the Voyagers trying to come away with it. As Andy has it now. As he tries to pass to the front, but it's blocked. Buzz battling against Andy. Andy missing his hit. It's Andy, still has it, but it's cleared up by Buzz to his teammate Nico. It's going to be a shot on net for the Voyagers. The easy save there for Donnie. 30 seconds remaining in the opening frame of this qualifications tournament. TT is going to ring one down for the Tribe as it's going to be a shot on goal there. And an easy paddle save for Snoop Flusk. Send now a shot just wide right of the cage. As Nico for the Voyagers is going to hopefully try to track one down here against Dalal. Dalal, fans on 2 clears in a row, gets the 3rd one. Not so far though, as Real Flusk now with the puck. 10 seconds remain in this opening frame. As it looks like we're not going to have much. But Zach now, with 2 seconds to go, tries to get a shot off. Not going to be able to do so, and that's going to end the first period. As the Tribe lead 2-0, with the shots being 15-4 after 10 minutes of hockey. This broadcast is partnered with Swords Base Cybersecurity. Interested in learning how to get into the tech industry? Visit LinkedIn and type Sword Based, all one word, into the search bar, and you can get started with your technology journey today. Seems like a good deal that they've got going over there at Sword Based Cybersecurity as we get set for the second frame of this hockey game, as the face-off is going to be won by the Voyagers, but Real Flusk dancing in his own zone with it, as he's going to clear one up just about to half ice, and JR is going to pick it up here for the Tribe, or at least I thought so. It's going to be Caleb, as Caleb is going to try and fire one in. We'll do so, as Diablo is going to try and pick one up here for the Voyagers, as he's battling against Zach. Diablo and Zach having a bit of a battle in front for it. Spills out to his teammate Joseph, but he can't get it. Zach still has it. Zach to his backhand in the slot with Zach shooting just wide right of the net. That's a good look there for the Tribe to put him up 3-0, but can't get it to go just outside the post. As Crazy now with the opportunity for the Voyagers maybe. It's going to be picked up by his teammate Real. Real gets absolutely drilled by Dalao, and a bone-crushing hit that was, as the Voyagers are going to be able to try and keep one in. Nope, they got to tag up, and Dalao's going to pass it right to him, and we're going to get an offsides called on the Voyagers. Warrior says if I get hit by Joe like that, I am retiring. Okay, Wario. As a face-off and neutralized, won by the tribe. As Sin is going to try to carry one in, but battling against the Nico. As it's now in the tribe zone, as Nico is going to keep battling with it. Nico comes away with it. Nico on his backhand, shooting way wide left of the net, and maybe it was a pass. I don't know, but he found Buzz. Buzz now trying to charge towards the front. Maybe get a shot on net here. Buzz still with a good opportunity right in front. But the tribe playing good defense as it's going to carry him out to TT. Stays in the zone, actually. As Nico's going to have a second opportunity here, but it's taken away quickly by Sin. But Sin can't get all of it. Buzz had a chance, but Sin finally gets all of it. As he's going to wind up a slap shot here way wide right of the net, but I don't know why the goalie had to play that one. As Sin, another slap shot opportunity. He's going to break his stick on the slap shot. Bad opportunity to break your stick, as Buzz is going to be able to get a clear here for the Voyagers and scratch that. He goes right into the Voyagers bench. Voyagers having a solid start to this period, getting a few chances here early on Donnie, as Donnie hasn't had much of a busy night yet. The opposite could be said for Snoop Flusk. He's faced 15 shots through about 12 minutes of hockey. So, as Caleb's going to pick up for the tribe and shoot! Just wide right of the net, as Nico going to chase one down here for the Voyagers, hopefully. As Dalal's going to stop that one and whiff on the clear. Nico with a chance now, maybe. Nico battling against Dalal. Nico comes away with it. Nico on his backhand. Can't seem to just get past Dalal as JR comes in now. Nico. Oh, good. Big hit by Nico there. As Buzz now with the chance in front. Voyagers feel the pressure. But Donnie's going to smother that one for a face-off to his right. Voyagers starting hot here in the second period. Kicking things off the way they need to be, as they need to score 2 to be back in this game. As a face-off there is going to be won by the Voyagers. Dump deeply into the tribe zone, as Andy's going to be able to clear one out all the way down. As Joseph's going to be there to play one, and it's going to go down to Crazy. As Crazy on his backhand now, Crazy shooting on net, but blocked by Andy. Diablo dumps one in for the Voyagers, as JR is going to come away with it. JR off the back of his net, right to Crazy, as Crazy can't handle it. As Zach and Crazy are going to battle, but the puck chips out of play, as we're going to have a face-off on the dot. As a face-off there and neutralize, won by the Voyagers, is going to be taken back by TT though. As Sin now on the forehand rips a long one way wide left of the net, as it goes almost off the back glass and right back into the net. But a slap shot there by Sin is going to be blocked right in front. As Andy for the tribe now, battling against Nico. Andy trying to come away with it, as the Voyagers will come away with it. Crazy now throws it. Okay, the puck went out of play. All right. That was a bit of a tricky decision there by Crazy, but I guess he's got decisions to make of his own, as maybe the Voyagers needed a line change. Buzz the fly guy now for the Voyagers. Buzz shooting, and a good save there by Donnie as it's in his pad. but Delisle's going to come away with it. Clears it down for the Tribe as Joseph there for the Voyagers is going to try and get one as he clears it off his own boards. I guess it works as Buzz with it now in neutral ice. As Buzz is going to battle against TT. TT comes away with it though. TT on his forehand. Tries to pass in front, and it's good break up there by Joseph. Andy whiffs on the slap shot as it's going to be cleared out by the Voyagers. As Andy's going to chip one in over to his teammate Sin. Sin whiffs on the slap shot, cleared up by Diablo. As Sin's going to dump one down into the Voyager zone. Diablo's going to dump it right back down into the Tribe zone. As Delisle's going to be there to retrieve, and never mind, we're going to have a face-off to the right of Donnie. As he elects to cover that one as it came into the blue paint. This broadcast is partnered with BMHL 8-Mans, a derivative of the BMHL. Participate in several different tournaments during the off-season and during the season. To join, click the Discord join invite in the description. Head to partnerships and find BMHL 8-Mans. Face-off to the right of Donnie is going to be won by the Tribe as Caleb's going to pick one up here. Battled and taken away by Buzz. For a moment it was, at least. But it looks to me that Buzz is going to be able to keep this one in. Never mind. Okay. Buzz and Caleb having an elongated battle, but Caleb will eventually come out with it. Doing a little bit of stick handling. As he's going to get clamped up there by Diablo's. Diablo's just going to clear one right down as it's going to stay in the zone for the Tribe, but it's knocked out by the Voyagers. Buzz for the Voyagers trying to take it away from Zach and Caleb. Can't do so as Zach's going to come away with it. Or at least I thought he was. Delisle on the clear is going to be able to pass it right to Zach. And Zach with a chance now. Or no, excuse me, Caleb. Caleb clears it in. Diablo there for the Voyagers. Rings with one around right to Zach though. Zach's going to be able to be there to pick it up. Battling against Crazy as it shimmies to the front. Diablo battling against Caleb. But it seems to me that Real Flusk is going to be able to take it away. And into neutral ice. Tribe are going to have to tag up as they're just going to dump that one right back in. As Joseph fans on the initial clear. Tipped up as JR now the opportunity for the Tribe. Zach now on the shot. Whiffs it as JR and Real Flusk are going to battle in the corner for it. Real going to clear one halfway up the boards as Andy's going to take a shot, but it's cleared, or it's blocked by Real. As TT now with it in the corner for the Tribe. Taking one to the front here. Can't get it to go quite yet. As he's going to restart in the corner, take a shot, and it's going to go off the crossbar. Good look there for the Tribe. Just couldn't get it to go in the back of the net as TT is going to lose the puck to Real Flusk as Flusk is going to elect to clear one. Right on net, almost in, off the post. As Delisle, the defender for the Tribe, almost deflected that one in on his own net. As TT is going to be able to come away with that one unscathed. TT now on the forehand shot, and a big save there by Flusk. I don't think he knows that it's on his pad as he will now cover for a face-off to his left. Last year's Tier 1 champions were the Wheeling Thunderbirds as they look to defend their cup as they are competing in Tier 1 again this year. But anything could happen as it's only the qualification tournament. As Sin's going to come away with it. And a good block there by Joseph. Sin, another shot. It's carrying, and a good save there by Snoop Flusk as he's going to get dragged out of his net there a little bit. And Buzz, the fly guy, going to be able to come away with it for the Voyagers. Skating it up to half ice. Battling against TT, though. TT comes away with it. TT to his forehand. Taken away by Buzz. Buzz battling hard. As he's going to come away with it. As Andy's going to slap one. Just a little bit halfway past center ice. TT a shot as a block there by Joseph. As a chance for Andy's, but he's going to break his stick on the chance. As chance for Sin now. And he's going to whiff on the shot. Buzz and TT battling. I feel like I've been saying Buzz's name a lot. Big player for the Voyagers. As JR is going to elect to clear one in off the broken stick. And Joseph's going to clear one in for the Voyagers. Not past JR though, as Zach's going to pick it up. Zach now with the puck. To his forehand, into the middle, on his backhand, shoots, and a good save there by Snoop Flusk. JR on the redirect, and a good save and covered by Snoop. Snoop Flusk seems to be standing on his head through the second period. Voyagers started hot, but couldn't keep the pressure going, as the shot total in this period is going to be 6-2 in favor of the Tribe. Most of those coming from Sin and TT. As a face-off there, won by Buzz. It's going to be cleared down. Just past half ice, as Dalal's going to clear one in. Back behind to retrieve for the Voyagers, Joseph, as he's going to fan on it. But Buzz and Caleb are going to battle. Caleb with possession behind the Voyagers' net. As Snoop's going to try to clear one, but they're going to be able to ring it around just halfway up. Zach with a shot now, wide left of the net. Caleb now, with it in the middle. Caleb shooting, just wide. Zach now, on the wrap opportunity, he's going to score. As Zach's going to tack his first one on of the night. Coming off just about the same way we saw TT score his first goal of the night, a wraparound. As the Voyagers treated it like a fire drill, just started panicking, didn't know where to go. Face off at center ice, set to go here in just a few seconds. Voyagers might want to try and get a response going here, as they only got 7 shots on net in this entire game. As we've had a relatively quiet second period with all the whistles, as that face-off is going to be won by Real Flusk. Real Flusk trying to dangle in, as Sin and Real Flusk are going to battle. As his teammate, I don't know, it looks like Real Flusk is going to be able to keep this one in. Real Flusk trying to work his way to the front. Comes away with it still, battling against TT. As TT gets his clear opportunity blocked by Real. Real now with a chance, maybe trying to wrap one, as he gets absolutely leveled by Sin, trying to come into the front of the net. As that, he just got absolutely blown up. As TT can't clear it now. Real with another chance as he gets to the front, and Donnie with a good save. As Real Flusk got absolutely blown up trying to come through no man's land by Sin. As the Tribe are going to win the face-off, it's going to take a weird bounce. Real Flusk battling, but not for long, as Sin's going to be able to come away with that one. Right down to TT. TT now on the forehand with it. Does a little move. Can't get past Nico, though. As Nico going to battle. TT comes away. Shot. Wide right of the net. As Nico now with a chance for the Voyagers. Nico got white ice in front of him. Nico on the shot. Goes just wide right of the net. As there to retrieve for the Voyagers is going to be Snoop Flusk, the goaltender. But stops it for his teammate Diablo, and that's going to be the end of the second frame. Scores 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Shots are also going to be in favor of the Tribe, 22-8. The Tribe piled on 8 shots during that period, while the Voyagers only got 3. But the Voyagers looked a little bit better in that period, only giving up 1 goal. Not so many. As the face-off for the third period is just underway, as it's going to be won by the Voyagers. Voyagers keeping up that end of second period pressure. Real Flusk with a chance. Real Flusk shooting, and a good save there by Donnie. Donnie can't cover it, though. Real Flusk battling against JR. Real Flusk with it behind the net. Gonna try and wrap one in front, can't do so. Real Flusk keeps battling. Good pressure here by the Voyagers. This is what they need. As Real Flusk is just gonna keep containing that puck, or keeping that puck to himself in the corner, as he's gonna go around the opposite side with it. can't get it to go though, as Zach is not going to be able to come away with Real Flusk still has it, and finally Zach will be able to come away with it. But there's the Voyagers defense that's going to be blocked by Zach on the Diablo clear. But Joseph's going to have a chance as he's going to put it in his own net. What is he doing? Joseph trying to get fancy with it, as I think he immediately left the game. Yeah, he did. Oh my god, that's going to be embarrassing. As Joseph trying to get fancy on the clear, just couldn't get the puck, and it's just going to go right past his goaltender Snoop Flusk, as Snoop Flusk has got to be shitting at his defender for that. As the Voyagers tack on 2 shots within a minute of the period starting, but just wasn't able to keep it together, as the defense kind of fell apart like foil. As Caleb now for the Tribe clears one in. Good hard clear by Caleb, as Diablo's going to clear it right back down for the Voyagers though. There to pick it up for the Tribe is going to be Dalal, and he's going to clear it right back down to Caleb. Caleb now on his backhand. Trying to cut to the middle, can't do so. Real Flusk is going to be there, and Real's just going to clear it right down. Right to his teammate Crazy, as Crazy's going to have an opportunity now for the Voyagers. Crazy on his backhand. Crazy shooting, and a good goal there by Crazy, as he's gonna snipe one top right, and he's going to be able to cut the deficit down to 3, as he's going to be able to maybe get a little bit of a rally started here for the Voyagers. But this could also be turned into like Chris Paul hitting a huge 3 to cut the lead down to 42 kind of moment. As the Voyagers are going to be able to maybe get a rally here behind Crazy. As a good snipe to the top right corner just above Donnie's shoulder is going to be able to get them on the board. As the Driver going to win the face-off, but it's cleared right back down by Diablo. As Nico going to clear one down to Diablo, and Diablo's going to clear it right back up, but this time to Sin. Sin now on his backhand, shooting, and just over the net. That was a high dangerous opportunity, but Nico now the chances. He almost got called for offsides, but he's going to clear it just barely. But Andy now for the Tribe whiffs on a clear. Nico battling. Nico coming away with it, having a battle against 2 Tribe players. With it in neutralizes Nico, battling against Tico, trying to get possession of it. As not really sure he's going to come away with it, but Tribe will. As Sin is going to be able to get a shot here, but it's blocked by Crazy. As Buzz is going to chip one off the boards. It's going to stay in play as TT comes with it to neutralize. As TT breaking in now for the Tribe. TT shooting on the forehand just wide left of the net. As Nico going to be able to break one out here for the Voyagers. Nico the chance, clamped up by TT though. As Nico going to battle against him. As TT gets one knocked away by Buzz. Buzz with a shot on net. As Andy for the Tribe is just going to elect to try to clear one down, but it's blocked by Nico. Nico fans on the shot. As Delau is going to try and play one here. Can't do so as Buzz a shot and a good save there by Donnie. Caleb now with it in the Tribe zone. Does a little dance past Nico. As he's going to try to go all the way with it. Caleb trying to cut to the middle. Caleb shooting as he fans on the shot. Zach a slap shot. Second chance fans on that one. As the Tribe are going to have to tag up. Zach with it now. Trying to cut to the middle. A slap shot, a chance in front by Caleb, but he scores. As the deficit is increased back to 4 as the Voyagers can't seem to get it clear on it confidently. As it's going to be a 5-1 game now. The shots are going to be 24-13. So far, It's been mostly Voyagers this period, I'd like to say, with the shot opportunities and everything. They've got 5 shots on net, compared to the Tribe's 2 so far in this period. Back to the game as a goaltender change for the Voyagers. They're going to put Real Flusk in net, as it's going to be cleared down by Diablo. As Delisle's going to pick one up here for the Tribe, as he's going to fail on the clear. It's Snoop Flusk with a chance now. Snoop Flusk to the front of the net, and he's going to shoot, as it's a good save there by Donnie. Donnie going post to post there to save that opposite side wraparound, as it's going to be cleared down by Sin. Back to retrieve it behind the net is going to be Real Flusk, because he's going to shoot one off the glass. And it's going to go down to Snoop Flusk. Delisle fans on another clear, as Snoop Flusk gonna miss his hit, and Sin swing one around, but dangerous clear there, but gets away with one, as his brother TT's gonna pick up with it now. TT now dangling to the front. Sin's trying to get one on net, can't do so, as it's cleared out by Diablo. Buzz now with a chance for the Voyagers, taken away cleanly by Andy, as Andy's gonna ring one off the forehand all the way up to TT. TT stops it cleanly. TT on his forehand, shooting just wide right of the net. Excuse me, wide left. As Andy for the Tribe's going to clear one off his backhand to Sin. Sin on his forehand with it. Sin shooting just wide left. As Nico trying to come away with it against a herd of Tribe, as they battle for that puck. Sin will come away with it. Fans on the backhand clear. Picks up his own clear, as he's going to be able to try to get a shot, but it's blocked by Diablo. Sin passing to his brother TT in front, as TT misses on the slap shot opportunity. A big chance to put him up there by 5, but wasn't able to connect on that one. As it's going to be rimmed around, picked up by Andy. Andy now on his backhand. Andy whiffs on the shot. Right to Caleb though, as he's going to miss the net just wide right. Andy passes in front again on his stick. Caleb again misses just wide right. Passes again, Andy, and Caleb misses another one. Zach now with the puck. Excuse me, Caleb now with it. As Caleb working it towards the front against the Voyagers defense, as he lays one out. And that's going to be Diablo on the ground there for the Voyagers. As Diablo's going to get right back up and clear it down, though. As Delisle can't get a clear on it. Snoop Flusk with a chance now. Snoop Flusk to his backhand, and a good save there by Donnie. Nico now with a chance. Nico on his backhand, locked up by Delisle. Snoop Flusk with a chance now. Snoop can't get the shot to go, as it's going to be cleared away by Zach, right up to Caleb. Caleb with it to the forehand. Caleb shooting just wide left of the net. Picks up his rebound. Caleb with another opportunity in front, and a good block there by Diablo. What a block to keep it only down by 4. As Crazy defending against Caleb. Can't get it away from him though, as Caleb behind the Voyagers net. Got a open man in front. He's got a pass to him, but it's blocked up by Diablo. Diablo clears one out for the Voyagers. There to chase for the Voyagers is going to be Crazy. But there to clear it is going to be Donnie, the goaltender for the Tribe. It's going to be right up to JR. JR is going to try and dangle one in. Can't do so. As Buzz battling against TT. As TT's going to come away with it. And TT now on the forehand with it, passing it to his brother Sin. Blocked up by the Voyagers defense. Diablo playing a really sound defensively game here. As Sin's still battling with it, gets absolutely killed by Buzz, as a shot opportunity from TT gets blocked by Diablo. Good last minute defense here by the Voyagers. As a chance here for Crazy. Fans on his opportunity though. TT now with a shot. Good block there by Snoop, as we're getting down in the final 2 minutes of this game. TT on the wrap chance, can't do so. Good block there by Diablo. DR shot. He fans on it. TT another shot. That goes just wide right of the net. Oh, a good pass by Nico. Snoop Flush with a chance out way wide left of the net as that's nowhere near the cage. Nico's going to pick up the rebound though. Battling against TT. Nico battling still, trying to get one on. Can't do so as Buzz going to disrupt his own teammate for a second. As TT ultimately comes away with it. As Sin can't get his pass. As Diablo gonna be able to clear one off of TT into the stands. As we're gonna get a stoppage with 1:40 to go here in this third period. Shots are gonna be 29-16 in favor of the Tribe. And it's looking like the Tribe are gonna be able to close this one out with a good win in their first game of qualifications. Who? Mike? Mike. I'm not gonna scream because I'm not an idiot, and I don't want to anger anybody in my household. Yeah. Anyway, Zach with the puck now for the Tribe. Zach is gonna be able to try and get one to the front as he's gonna go opposite side, trying to wrap one, and a good stuff there by the Voyagers defense. As Real Flusk is gonna elect to cover that one up. 1:17 left to go here in this third period. We got a face off to the right of Real. As the face off to the right of Real is going to be won by the Tribe, and Delisle's going to try to fire one in. As the Voyagers playing up with 3 forwards here. Nico, a shot opportunity, and a good save there by Donnie. Caleb battling against Nico as Donnie's going to come out of the crease and cover that one as he's going to get an OOC warning. If people that don't know what OOC means, it means out of crease. As another goaltender change for the Voyagers late with 1:01 left to go. It's going to be CX in net now. As Zach dumps one into the Voyagers zone. We got a minute remaining in the game. As Buzz trying to get the Voyagers on one last desperation chance here. Nico stops it for the Voyagers. Nico fires one, a good block there by Delisle. As another scrum ensues in front as the goalie. Donnie's going to be able to come up with that one just right before the goal line. As it looked like the Voyagers were going to be able to tack just one more on the board. Maybe make the score look a little bit better. But Donnie says no on the line. As Donnie's had a hell of a game here. Stopping 16 of 17 so far. As the face-off there is going to be won by the Tribe. A good move by TT. Get around Buzz. TT now. Wide ice in front of him. TT to his backhand. TT. He scores. Bar down. TT's going to ice the game as he's going to get a hat trick. TT opening up the qualification tournament with the hat trick. There's no better way to start it. As we've got 30 seconds flat left here in this third period. This one's gonna close out, and the Voyagers are gonna fall 6-1 to the Tribe. As we've got the final 30 seconds of this game, as it's gonna be won by the Tribe, as Delisle still can't get it clear. As Real Flusk is gonna be able to battle against here, as he's Real Flusk with a chance to the front of the net, as he's not gonna be able to get away with that one. Couldn't get the shot off. Still battling, though. In front, Diablo shot off the left post. A good look there for the Voyagers late. As we've got the final 10 seconds counting down now. Crazy. looking for a last shot opportunity, as it's going to be the game and neutralize. Voyager's going to fall 6-1 here to the Tribe. A good game by both teams. I think maybe the Voyagers could have done a little bit better offensively, just not being so scared. But a good defensive performance by them, and I would say another decent performance in net. Could have been better. But we've got the next BMHL game in 10 minutes at 8 o'clock. I suggest you guys tune into that one. It's going to be a good one. Got some friends broadcasting that one, so... Other than that, I have nothing else to say. This has been an absolute blast commentating on the BMHL network. And until next time.